Welcome, Hyperdash and Dash League, all you beautiful motherfuckers. We are here for the UNSC versus FeaR game. I am your caster, others Wick, joined by Dark Castle and Dark Stone. Say hello, guys.
What's up? How's it going, y'all?
Up, guys?
Today, we have the underdogs, FeaR. Everybody is rooting for UNSC. I seen the chat a couple minutes ago, popping off, screaming UNSC. Who do you guys think is gonna take the game today? Do you think it's gonna be FeaR or do you want to see?
So this is an interesting match. Uh, take a kind of reviewing some of FeaR's lore. They were actually not on the Dasher scene until last season, so they've made some roster changes, some strat changes, maybe kind of competitive mindset change, and they've become serious contenders. So this is not as unbalanced as you might seem. That being said, UNSC did just get Taser this season, and we know Taser from the abolished team name team. He is uh, one of the best players in the game. Guy's crazy. So this could be,
Crazy.
yeah. Prior Taser probably would have been closer, but with Taser, I anticipate UNSC have the edge on this match.
I think you is
Who's that? I gotta turn you
Yeah,
up.
Taser's one of those guys that's good at any VR game he plays. I've played against him in Rec Room Laser Tag, played against him in Veil. The guy, his skills just transfer. So
Taser can make it like any weapon combo work. It's crazy how well he does it.
that being said, UNSC also have a lot of other talent too. Um, Looking at lineups right now, we've got Colton. The guy's been slowly making his way up the ranks of teams. Been putting a lot of time in practice. Very good. We got Dark Ghost, who's really made a big showing since a couple seasons ago. The guy was keeping up with me on a stadium the other day. He's gotten really good. So I'm looking forward to see what he can bring to the table today. We got M Dubs, always consistent, super dangerous in the mid to close range. Gotta watch out for that guy. He will make you pay. And then Crusader, just very all around. I think he does a lot of rockets and heavy stuff, so be looking
Absolutely.
for him there. On FeaR's side, they're still looking for their fifth, but they got Shin Rao, which if you've watched any matches from previously, you'll know he is the rocket master. The guy is an artist when it comes to rocketry. Angles you'd never expect. So probably will bring that to the table today. Hero, guys been practicing a ton. Seen around the community a lot. Royal, he's the new pickup for FeaR this season. Toast, is it? Yeah, he was previously on Iron, who was new last season. Toast is
Absolutely.
probably, yeah, Toast is probably their mechanically best player right now. We played FeaR in a scrim the other day, and he was doing very well. So watch that guy. He will be FeaR's probably best contender to take on Taser, in my
Ab-
opinion.
absolutely. FeaR being obviously the underdog, picking up not only the Dasher League competitive scene, but coming right under UNSC. They're going to be a match to be feared. As it may seem, they're coming into this just picking up Dash League, just picking up Dasher tier, uh, and coming right into the competitive scene, and facing one of the better players, especially with UNSC picking up Dark Ghost and Taser just the season, picking up them up, and there's just now their
Huge
main
picks.
lineup. But there's nothing more powerful than a simple like, subscribe, and hitting that notification bell. So, with that being said, they now have their full lineup. Both teams. This is scary.
Koga?
I,
I
I
was wondering if they were gonna put in Mr. T. Mr. T was one of their um, shield as a shield and like what sniper shotgun. The guy is so hard, and it's for payloads especially. I guess he wasn't available today, but Toga is the co-captain for FeaR. Very consistent player, especially those um, specialty weapons. You'll see them using shotguns quite a bit. So
UNSC already putting in their bets on who's gonna win. He is throwing up his hands. He's throwing them like he just does not care, and throwing them directly at their logo. They think they're gonna be the best team here. Beat the FeaR into FeaR. How ironic. They also think Lambo's gonna win. Oh.
Limbo. Shout out to Limbo.
Yeah, shout out to Limbo, not even being here, but still getting the recognition they deserve. While we are waiting for FeaR finally getting their full lineup to be ready and get this game underway.
What server are we playing on right now?
It is gonna be. I don't know. It's a good question. I don't think I can see.
Probably
here.
Amsterdam.
Yep, that's Amsterdam. So, looking at this is FeaR's best chance, in my opinion, at taking a map. And this is actually a good choice for them. I wonder if they specifically asked for this. They have the best opportunity to hold UNSC at checkpoint with that ping advantage and
Absolutely.
on Canyon. They've done a lot of great things on Canyon. Their pre-checkpoint hold is super solid. So UNSC has to, even with their killing power, they can get almost a team full of positive KDs, but if they can't push that cart and coordinate together, there's a chance that FeaR will hold them. So this is something they should not be underestimating. That being said, in the past, FeaR has had some difficulties pushing cart, just from what I've seen. So maybe in the offseason they've worked on that. I haven't really seen a match where they have done Payload yet, so this will be something to witness. UNSC on the offhand have been great at pushing cart. I mean, their payloads always been their highlights, apart from their quarries. And well, FeaR's gonna have their work cut out for them if we know UNSC.
Absolutely, and you can see FeaR strong at heart here. You know, strategizing. You know, talking it out. Now apparently
Distracted.
Now as they
Easily
make their way-
distracted. I think they're done.
Yeah, I think I forced my hand here and put them put them at the end of the game and the discussion and strategizing. And whatever the teams are ready, they're now giving me the way to go with Shenro about to start the game. And here you have it. FeaR versus UNSC. I'm going to start a poll in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win.
Prepare to start.
We could start following one of the FeaR players. I'd like to see Shinrao actually.
Said who?
Shinrao, he'll be throwing up rockets there, or shocks.
2,
Yeah, there.
1, go. First elimination.
Oh, that was
Shenrao instantly gets taken down. Dark Ghost pushing into the shotgun room, getting taken down by Big Boy. Big Boy looking to push up. Somebody used it on shots. Takes down Dark Ghost. FeaR Royal pushing up. Doesn't take down Dark. Gets taken down. Gonna switch to drone cam. Dark Ghost pushing up in the triangle. Somebody's already on rockets. Got somebody in triangle room. They're pulling out with the SMG. This is the first I have seen a shield in Hyperdash League. Not only is he pulling out a shield, he's pulling out the shield and SMGs. Taser hopping on cart, dodging the rockets coming out of here. Double stacking cart.
Yep, can we get a follow cam? Yep.
On Taser. Looking.
Or
Taser.
just do the follow cam, and I'll get to Taser eventually.
Yep, eventually.
So
Taken
Taser
out by
on
Hero.
Taser on Canyon uses a lot of SMGs, and this will be big for UNSC. Though I haven't really seen him use the shield too much. This is a strong meta though.
FeaR
Toga holding down.
I was talking about earlier how Taser can just make up any weapon combo and make it work.
Dark Ghost taking down Toga. Toga getting taken down. Dark Ghost getting taken down by Ro. Ro holding right side health. Gets pushed up on, gets killed by M-Dubs. M-Dubs getting pushed up, Shenro killing M-Dubs. Shenro also getting taken down. Shenro pushing Silo. Grabs Rockets.
FeaR show a really deep understanding of the game. They're really putting a lot of focus on those sightlines and a good mixture of heavies. Just notice they're doing a top rail sightline and a main rail sightline, and they're constantly putting those positions in good use.
Absolutely. Shenro holding greatly with Rockets. Takes down 3 people so far. Takes down M-Dubs with the Rockets as well. Delaying the Rockets, takes down Colton.
So UNSC is really going to be focusing on getting into the flank. For FeaR now, they got to hold that low dash to make sure that UNSC cannot get around, because you know UNSC is calling that out.
Yeah, FeaR Royal sitting on cart with the shields. Shenro moving positions.
These Rockets.
He absolutely is. He's holding down as much as possible. Curving the Rockets now. As you have someone fighting on cart. Saw a UNSC member pushing flank, trying to take down the Rockets for them to push the cart. There are people fighting behind you. Got SMGs. You're getting pushed up on, gets taken down. Crusader goes down.
Beautiful defense by FeaR.
Hero. He has a 4.0 KD right now.
You said hero? Absolutely. Sitting on dashes, sitting on double SMGs, reloads. Ooh. See somebody holding double dash there.
These days, with how stacked SMGs are, you now have to call out SMGs and rockets when they go down, just with how good a defense they can make. It's really, which is interesting because Canyon was already a really hard pre-checkpoint, but now with SMGs getting buffed, it's become very difficult.
Especially for how easy it is to get SMGs too.
Yes.
You get 2 as soon as it's gone.
Yeah, especially with how accurate he is too.
On this whole map, you could pretty much play all SMGs. They're everywhere. But especially pre-checkpoint.
UNSC double stacking targets taken down.
Yeah, UNSC probably sweating a little bit now. Barely coming around the corner with only 2 minutes left. This is time for them to really...
Colton pushing up, take down 2.
A little movement. Bunch of flanks. Hopefully they call that out.
Yes, sir. Big boy. Playing on
flank down. And another flank. Man, they gotta hold that low dash.
Yes.
They're not holding that cyber.
Members of UNSC have just pushed that flank and taken down multiple members. Maybe they call it out. Maybe they don't. Maybe get pushed more. Hero getting taken down twice in a row, holding with a 3-point KDA. Royal. Dance dash.
We'd like to see some more FeaR players on cart though. As of right now, UNSC are just tapping cart. Just micro pushes. Oh, there we go. There we go. Good cart clear.
2 people getting pushed by Colton. Colton finally gets taken down.
1 minute. Clutch time.
See M-Dubs pushing lower dashes. Pushed up, pushes flank. Forward, Shenro gets takes down Shenro. See micro pushes by UNSC. UNSC have 50 seconds left to get 2%. Now you see FeaR finally chilling on car with a shield. Make sure it does not move. Dart goes, taking down the shield. M-Dubs taking down 2 people. Then finally gets taken down. Shenro playing rockets. Playing on the side of the car just in case.
Coming down to the last second. Holy cow. You got 25 seconds remaining.
Shenro misses.
Only 1% left.
By a taser. 1%. They still haven't hit checkpoint.
Oh, there we go.
Checkpoint.
Gets the
17
checkpoint
seconds.
for the team with 17 seconds left.
Man, that was stressful. You know, both teams were biting nails. It doesn't get much closer than that. Wow.
Yes, sir. Hero sitting at a 3.0 KDA. Being one of the top fraggers on his team. Takes down Dark Ghost. Picks up bridge dashes, goes for a shotgun.
Excellent flank.
Takes down Crusader. Takes down M-Dubs. Now pushes the flank on UNSC. Takes Card down with whoever that was.
FeaR's done a great job early pre-checkpoint, kind of holding down this area. It's going to take at least a minute or 2 for UNSC to clear the area and get possession back. And they're struggling.
Absolutely. If it wasn't a nail biter now, you see Hero reverting his shield upside down.
Yep.
To provide
Very-
a little bit more cover.
Dude, this is not usually a place to see teams start to hold.
Hero.
More so on the rest of that area. So it's cool to see that FeaR is holding them here, but looks like UNSC finally cleared them out, finally getting some push.
You can see here learning a little bit from Mr. T. That's exactly how Mr. T does it.
And
When you invert that shield like that, you'll notice that it actually covers the best part of your body because your head's smaller, but your lower body is wider. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's a great way to hold your shield.
Nah, this server is Amsterdam. Go into drone mode, see how the teams are playing. You got one in the back looking for flanks, and you got two on card. He gets taken out by card. He's playing rockets over here. All the way in the back. Can't find the Rocketeer player, but you got two people pushing up. One to disrupt. Dart goes. Taser gets taken out by rockets. Shenro playing on rockets. Now you got FeaR playing in attic. Pushing up, looking to disrupt. Make sure people just don't get a card. But that looks like it doesn't have a great effect. Two UNSC members pushing up. Looking to play together. Looking how the team does. Double stacking car, looking to push as much as possible. Dark Ghost gets taken down, Royal pushing up. Card is down for a good 5 seconds. M-Dubs pushes up, kills the person left side flank, gets taken down. Right side alley. Got one more player on card.
Cam of rockets.
You said Dark Ghost? Rocket player.
Shenrao, I believe.
Shenro playing in the back, looks to curve the rocket onto the car, kills Crusader with the rockets. Sees he's getting pushed, pushes back himself. Looks to curve his shock pulses. Picks up double rockets. Looks to do what he was doing early in the game, causing a problem for UNSC.
There's been a lot of discussion, especially at this late post checkpoint hold, as to what heavy is better. You've got rockets users, you got shock users, and there's a time and place for both. But generally speaking, I think rockets have been, or shocks have been a little bit more useful in the current meta. Shenrao, however, going with the classic rockets, and if anyone's gonna make it work, it's gonna be him.
Now it looks like just a second ago we were having a little latency issues on my end. Now usually my PC doesn't lag, but you can see even with the Amsterdam servers, even FeaR is having little problems lagging. Hyperdash has been a little bit known for their server issues recently, and you can see even FeaR is having little ping issues.
Notice just how experienced Shenrao is. He's constantly pinging his position. He's constantly going from one side to pivot to the other. And this makes it extremely difficult for UNSC to get a bearing on where he is. Notice he's gone a good, 2 minutes here now without getting tagged at all. They have no idea where he is.
Absolutely, he
get
can.
down. So you can establish their push on this. Because they've just been stuck here for a while.
Big boy.
Realistically, they get around 25 seconds of push time before full rockets go back up. And if FeaR's using shock, they get no time.
Dark Ghost pushing up.
Nice tag.
Playing on card. Now FeaR is playing on card. Rockets coming out. You now have two Rocketeers trying to stop the cart.
One rocket down.
One rocket goes down. FeaR now fighting on card, gets pushed by M-Dubs. M-Dubs taking out 2 people. M-Dubs getting taken out by rockets. As the last minute comes out from UNSC, they have to push 8% in 56 seconds. Will they be able to do it? We'll find out. FeaR pushing out as a team. Now grouping 3 people near card, 2 people pushing attic. Drops down, pushes up. You have 2 FeaR members just droning around card. Then you have a Rocketeer member from FeaR, and then you have one fighting on card.
Seen any of UNSC's POVs? Do we get some cams in UNSC?
Absolutely. You got Dark Ghost going down, but coming down back swiftly. Picks up an SMG. Double SMGs going to Attic. Looking at group team. Tries to take down a few members. Picks up double SMGs. Dies in Attic. FeaR is just
This is an
holding
important pick by
defensively.
Big Boy here.
8,
Mm-hmm.
7,
Now we can go. Now we can go to cart drone.
4, 3,
As the
2,
final moments come
1.
down, you see
overtime.
3 UNSC members coming out. Then you have double Rocketeers
And they're
just
all
clearing
Red
cards.
team wins.
Clear. UNSC did not trickle in that push at all. That was a huge mistake. For those final
Absolutely not.
seconds, you have to trickle one at a time because you have to assume
Switching
that
sides.
they're gonna time those heavies. So I'm not really sure what happened there. That was one of the
Prepare
biggest,
to
quickest
start.
cart wipes I've ever seen. Jeez.
But UNSC had a pretty good push.
Absolutely. Usually people do trickle in, as Castle said over here. But I personally like to push as a team because, say, you all fight together, just like FeaR was doing around cart, and they saw and
Match
were able to play as a
starts
team and
in
be able to kill
3,
people rather
2,
swiftly. You
1.
have
Go.
Dark Ghost on shots. Looking to control
First
and
elimination.
pick off anybody pushing. Got 2 people in shotgun.
Big early push by UNSC. A couple of them getting taken down.
Absolutely. You got somebody in the sidelines
Usually-
getting taken down for free.
Usually you want to wait. Usually you want to wait for cart to get out a little bit before you push, just because of how quick it is.
If
for
Dark
them to
Ghost
get
pushing
back
up,
to the
taking down
cart.
one of the members of FeaR.
And for
double
FeaR,
stacking cart.
their priority is to clear this area, and they have done a good job of that right now. Still, a couple UNSC trickling in.
Yep, looking to see where they're playing at. Gets taken down in shotgun room. You can see FeaR looking to control that triangle room.
Can we see what some of the UNSC players are doing?
Taser pushing up the cart with dashes. Gets a few shots and gets taken out by 3 FeaR members. All playing around cart, playing as a team. You see controlling into, trickling into the triangle room. Looking not to get taken out. Toga picking up a sniper rifle. I don't know if that was on purpose or by
Probably
accident.
an accident.
You can see him pulling back. It's like,
Looks to-
now we get rid of these snipers.
Looks to pull back, playing around, the sniper room once again. You may see a nice little happy accident once again if he backs up a little too much. But Toga just putting the shots down
Interesting.
range.
Interesting position to take this really kind of passive approach. You can get up there.
I'm not gonna lie, I do like it because not only do you see and drone for your team in the back, you stop.
Yeah, but look at Cart. It's not moving right now.
Yeah, you really need
Toga
this
needs
numbers
to be
here.
up there. They need to be in front of the cart. That's where they have to be. Playing
Absolutely.
really scared
They're
right
playing
now.
way too passively right now. They're actually slightly below time right now. In order to make up for that, they're gonna have to disrupt a lot more.
Absolutely, he shouldn't have been so far back. Now playing with his team, take down 2 members of
cleared.
UNSC. Looks to push up.
Going for the flank. And honestly, they could hold here. Get a good flank for FeaR. They could hold here with these SMGs. Oh, but he's taken down.
Toga not playing fast enough, gets taken down by M-Dubs.
If we get the cam on Royale, it's pretty good as well.
Royale pushing up for FeaR, takes down Crusader, picks up dashes, gets taken down by Dark Ghost. Dark Ghost pushing the card. Looks
Yeah,
to
Toast
stop a
going
little bit longer.
63 and 65. Currently top fragging on the map. Not surprising. This guy has improved massively. But especially going that high against a team like UNSC, you gotta really
Dark
look at
Ghost
how
looking to
impressive.
pick up
I'm
double.
not entirely sure if FeaR's gonna make checkpoint here. They're behind. by
1 minute behind, and at this point, UNSC was already on that curve a little bit, and they barely made it for 17 seconds. They're pushed.
Not even able to get out of their spawn area because UNSC is just disrupting it a ton.
This is not a
Too
position
many
you want to be
taser here.
in. Yeah, this is not a position you want to be in. UNSC got the sight line.
Being the top
got the
fragger for
heavy.
UNSC. Looks to push up, disrupt in the back. Or to defend the flank. Finds Hero, almost gets shotgun, but takes down Hero, flanking. Looks to go
In the
disrupt on the cart, protect it a
In the
little.
meantime, UNSC has held the car pushing team to a standstill back here. Ooh, flank
Shenro.
opportunity.
Shenro taking down Taser. Ignores the person going to push.
Exactly, and that was actually super important. Not taking that fight, getting back into position. I mean, the flanker doesn't have a dash. There's really no reason for them to take that fight. I think that was a great choice on their part. Heart not moving.
Absolutely. Heart not moving. You got Crusader on rockets. Doesn't telegraph his position right away. Slowly shooting rockets.
Like
Waits for
Taser
people to push.
just up in their spawn, just killing them.
See, they're doing everything. Flanks, watching the sidelines.
Taser, drops in by Heart, takes down Heroes. Gets behind Shenro, puts little shots and gets stayed about FeaR Royal. FeaR Royal.
Just desperately going for those rockets. Gets it.
Takes down rockets.
No.
rockets are
Oh wait,
alive.
Crusader.
Crusader going down, takes down rockets. Dubs gets taken down by Royal.
Saw Crusader getting a little concerned there. I had to pick up SMGs maybe on accident, but trying to battle without. Oh wait, no. Is he still up? I'm confused.
Offensive
Hero playing with
rockets.
One unit remaining.
Rocket shotgun.
Probably trying to stop them from picking up rockets, but rockets are still up.
Get a cam on Royal, sitting at 71 kills and 55 deaths.
Yeah, I was expecting Toast KD to drop a little bit just because of
FeaR
how
had
hard
a
it
huge
is.
group up there that was just totally destroyed by UNSC.
Got half a minute now, and 5% that they gotta push.
Not looking good for FeaR.
They're gonna have to get a couple team wipes, honestly.
Royal just dashing
Oh.
everywhere because he picked up double dashes. They know they're crazy though. It's disrupting as much as possible. Got Taser
Good
fighting
movement.
out Togo.
They need one more. They need one more of those pushes, and they could get this.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Hard
UNSC
down,
needs to get
not
on card.
4, 3, 2,
Two team members getting taken down.
time's up.
UNSC.
Red wins.
Taking
Nice timing by Crusader.
the first
Oh.
map of Payload on Canyon.
Could we see the scoreboard, please? Thank you.
Alright, and top fragging for the map to no one's surprise. Royal, 74. Closely followed by Hero. Both of them very similar in score and kills. Doing very well for FeaR. On UNSC side, no surprise, Taser going 69-51, which is really impressive considering they're also playing on Amsterdam. What, is he East Coast or West Coast? Taser.
Taser? Easy West
Yeah.
Coast.
Yeah, so I mean, he's playing at 150 plus ping. Man, that's crazy. Great showing by Taser, and really just a solid showing by everyone. Everyone pulling their weight for this match for certain.
For sure.
I'm
So,
interested to see how Waterway would go considering the server change.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
So bear with us.
And like I recommended earlier, this Canyon on Amsterdam was FeaR's best chance of getting a solid win. I anticipate for this Waterway Domination, it typically goes to those players with kind of the better mechanical skills, the better aim, the better movement abilities, and UNSC have that, unfortunately. So not only will they get server preference for this upcoming Domination, they also get that ping advantage, or that map advantage as well.
Yeah, even with the ping issues and the map and ping going into FeaR's favor, UNSC still picked that up. 100 plus ping, being in the yellow for Hyperdash was a strong feat, and especially taking the win on their off map and off server. They're now going to the game with a great win, a swift victory, and now having the server in their favor with the better ping. So maybe we see a 2-0 sweep. Maybe they get the win nice and swift, riding the wave.
I see a 3-0 win for UNSC here. Considering what we just saw on Canyon and
Do they have to win all three
UNSC
maps, or
haven't
is it
played
just
anything.
after they win the second one?
the second one, it's over.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it,
what I
right.
said. I said maybe a 2-0 sweep from UNSC, riding the wave from their first win. Oh, right. Control point Waterway. Yeah. 3-0. My bad. But yeah,
Yeah.
I do think they're gonna take the second map of Waterway, riding the wave with their
We-
ping.
Really good at control plane if FeaR wins Waterway.
Looking at yesterday's match, FeaR did manage to get a point on Envy, and this was Envy's top lineup. They did have the server advantage that time though. They were playing on Amsterdam, but they got a point against Envy. So we know what they're able to do, their potential. So if they can bring that gusto that they brought yesterday against Envy, they could have a chance.
As we are having server issues, please bear with us. Trying to get back into the server.
Sometimes it helps to actually quit the game altogether and join back in.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I will
Just
try. Give me 1 second.
you could just switch your OBS temporarily back to the countdown screen. Yeah, I had to do that a couple times yesterday to try to get in on spectator. But it doesn't always work, so who knows? We got 10 minutes. We should be okay. Maybe. Yeah, just looking at the past map, even though FeaR didn't get to checkpoint, they were close. It was not a stomp by any means. Canyon checkpoint is extremely difficult to get past. UNSC bringing that last minute clutch to get past, it very well could have been a 51-48. Which, I mean, looking at 3% difference, that looks like there's almost no difference. So it's crazy just how big of a impact getting past checkpoint makes. And if we like consider MMR as well, this unfortunately brings a lot of MMR boost for UNSC early on to get them ranked up, making that checkpoint. The way MMR is calculated right now, and SR, because we've now used a 2 MMR system, they're gonna get the boost from that checkpoint. The difference in just the percent that they push makes up a lot of their performance boost. And then realistically, they're going to be wanting to get the domination win as quickly and with as big of a margin of difference as possible. So for them, aiming for a 3-0 in a sub 5 minute is realistically what they're aiming for. And if they can get that, that would be around optimum for them. Yeah, I think we're having a town hall discussion later tonight about it. So this is a discussion that we were having towards the beginning of the season where we're even going to consider playing right now because of the server issues. Oh, it looks like we're in. Let's go.
Should bring it back to main screen. I'm Dub's server.
Oh, did you stream that? Okay, good. Awesome. A lot of new catchers make that mistake. I'm glad you didn't.
Hello. Let me click on my screen, please. Can't move.
Oh, yeah. You still have issues?
No, I'm not allowed. Not me. Spectator.
Yep. It bugs out. Unfortunately, it bugs out. And there's a way to fix that, but as of right now, you can't really move your drone unless you have the B menu up.
Oh my god, I got lucky there. Hold on.
Make sure you're not showing the password. Yeah. I would just say stick on follow and kill, and you really shouldn't have much of an issue. And honestly, for Dark or for Waterway, you're not gonna see most of the action unless you do follow and kill. So you'll miss a lot of it.
Well, seeing as we're now in game, not in game, but back into the spectator mode, we see UNSC dropping 2 players, brings in Style Dev, brings in Oogie Boogie for Waterway. Riding with the wave.
Boogie previously on Supernova. Good to see him playing. Staldo, everyone knows him. Manages the website. So the guy you need to ask if you need any sort of name changes, ID changes. This is the guy you would go and ask, and probably get rejected by.
True. You see FeaR
FeaR-
also dropping a player. I don't exactly know who they dropped, but they brought in
Who's
Prowess.
Toga?
Toga, yes.
Alright.
Okay, Toga got dropped. Brought in FeaR Prowess.
Yeah,
Well-
FeaR previously, they did a shotgun meta on Waterway in past seasons, so they've changed it up here. Probably he's going for more of a long range.
You see Big Boy practicing his breaststrokes, trying to swim, trying to swim past UNSC in this next match.
What is this? He's expecting to fall in the water quite a bit, getting ready to
Yep.
get his strokes up to par.
So he's gotta
Dude,
practice
yesterday I
just a bit.
fell in the water 3 times. It was crazy. I gotta practice hopping on rail more. 'Cause that's that. I
It
don't.
looks like UNSC is ready to go, just chilling outside of FeaR's doorway. Maybe trying to listen to what they're talking about. But really, all you're hearing and see is Big Boy just practicing his strokes for Waterway. Ready to instill fear into UNSC.
So Shin Rao is one of the few players you'll see across any of the Dash tier maps right now who will actually competitively bring rockets. And that's just something you love to see. Rockets on Waterway, if they can make it work, it's a beautiful thing. So I really want to see what he can do. I will say it's a little dangerous with the ping, just because rockets are server-sided. It will not react as quickly as he might want it to, but I'd love to see at least one rocket streak from Shinrao. However, UNSC have a lot of long-range firepower. I mean, you got Dark Ghost, you got Taser. You know, these guys will make you pay from distance. So for FeaR, their huge priority is going to be getting into cover and taking those battles up close. So probably a lot of bottom rail riding, probably a lot of movement below B. This will probably be their best bet to try to get an advantage over UNSC.
Them. I hate the fact that I gotta have beam menu.
Elimination.
Ooh, FeaR taking down M-Dubs in the pre-lobby. See Big Boy also just sitting there.
The
mourning her death.
disrespect.
Now you see FeaR and UNSC gathering at the button. Getting ready to start the game. M-Dubs looking around, making sure their team is ready to go. Looks like they're about to start the game. FeaR versus UNSC. UNSC taking the first points, first map. And now going to their
Match
home
starts
server.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
They're up. Doing some mission sniping. See Prowess taking top dashes. Dark Ghost pushing main rail. Gets taken down by the 3 members sitting in their team.
Blue team
UNSC
scores
3-point
in
capturing
two,
in just mere
counter.
moments.
Blue team
Shenrou.
scores in
And
the
Shinrao,
counter.
last second clutch counter, saving it for his team. I thought that was gonna be a sub 30-second first point there.
Shenrou showing in his base, gets taken down. UNSC
wow.
taking the swift first point.
Round.
It's
37
insane movement.
seconds.
So that's as ideal for UNSC as possible.
Darkos
We're looking at
taking the top dashes.
If they
Push the
can
main rail.
do this again, we're looking at a potential sub 3-minute Waterway.
Blue team
Boogie Boogie taking down prowess. UNSC having 3-button capture once again. Gets countered by Shenrou. Big boy gets taken out by M-Dubs. Hazer pistol sniping it.
He's really putting on the pressure here. Playing extremely aggressive.
Oogie Boogie with the 7 to 2
Red takes B.
kill death ratio.
Blue takes B.
See 2 FeaR members sitting inside the base looking to
Blue
counter
team
whoever comes.
score countered. Red takes B.
Royal getting taken down by M-Dubs. M-Dubs getting taken down. Big boy. Big boy. 3 members sitting in their base. Dark Ghost takes down Royal. Big boy.
Red takes B.
Dark Ghost looking for dashes. Sits back in their base. Misses snipes.
Red takes
See
B.
two UNSC members sitting on B, looking to group the push. Dark Ghost takes dashes,
Scores in 3.
holding button at B,
Countered.
gets taken down by FeaR Royal, takes B, counters.
Red takes B.
FeaR Royal holding 2 control points. Gets sniped by Style Dev. Style Dev, 3 4 members sitting at their base, looking to group with their button.
Red
Style Dev, sitting in their base, looking to wait once again for their team.
takes B.
Having a 2-point
Yeah.
control.
UNSC really bringing that long-range dominance to bear.
Countered.
If you're having
Absolutely.
trouble kind of getting into those hiding spots between them getting
UNSC is playing this as well because they have both up close killers and long range killers, so
Exactly.
it's really hard for FeaR to counter.
Exactly what I was gonna
Getting
mention.
taken down. Hero pushing up, takes down a member, he gets taken down. Got the other Oogie Boogie, takes down Royal, pushing up with his team. 3 members on B. Oogie Boogie gets taken
Yeah,
down by
early
Big Boy.
on in the match, I was gonna say their best bet might be to get up close, but UNSC have some of the best close-range killers as well. So,
3, 2,
Like Oogie
They're-
Boogie, for
1.
example.
oh, countdown, a
Oh
deep.
my gosh.
Oh, what was that? Whoa! Last second counter by Big Boy with a kill. Great, great move by him. Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah, my hero.
thank you for pointing that out. Big Boy showing Style Dev a little taste of his own medicine.
Royal sitting in their base, looking to push. Bottom rail. Takes a few shots, gets taken down by Style Dev on bottom rail. Putting those dashes to no good use.
Did he
See,
burn an extra dash than he needed to? So, typically,
Yeah,
wouldn't you just do 2 early dashes on bottom rail? Right on your
Yep.
feet? It looked like he
I
did
never-
3.
What I would usually do for bottom rail is I would use 2 dashes and then wait for the
Yeah,
Style Dev
charge
dancing
and then
down,
immediately go
dash
into their
dancing
base.
around
Yeah, that's
Royal.
what I was
Royal
wondering. So,
looking a little confused.
honestly, even if he had gotten shot on bottom
Countdown
rail,
for
probably
UNSC.
still wouldn't have made it.
See 3 members on UNSC. Countdown for UNSC twice.
You never really want to get caught on bottom rail because there's not really any escape once you go into that middle area. Because there's no rail.
Get taken down by Hero.
Red takes B. Blue takes B. Blue takes B. Red takes B.
Great patience by Hero here.
Blue takes
Hero
B.
taking
out
out 2
the
members.
Red team
Huge
scores
push by Hero.
3.
Countdown for
Countered.
FeaR.
Blue takes C.
Oh, taken down. No,
Just
that
taken down,
was a
doesn't hold
great
Blue
push
team
by Hero.
scores
Absolutely.
in 3
Great
Countdown
counters.
for
patience.
UNSC.
Super alive
Great
for
play.
beginner. It's interesting how much they slowed down UNSC.
Blue takes B.
4
Red
members
team
in their base.
countered.
Countdown for
Blue
FeaR.
takes C. Red takes B.
Watch Hazer. He's got a 17 to 6 kill death ratio.
Red
Watching
takes
up bottom B.
Blue takes
Looks like he's
B.
waiting for his team. Takes down Hero.
Hero
takes down-
riding
Red
bottom
takes
rail,
B.
not a place you want to be. Gets punished for
Blue
it.
takes B. Red takes B. Blue takes B.
As Fractor did say, they did get a good early swift button. Countdown for FeaR,
Counter.
but now they are
FeaR's-
definitely struggling.
FeaR's really brought it together since that first point. Not letting that first point shake them. Man, these past 5 minutes have just
Blue
been
takes A.
non-stop
Anything.
battle.
That first
Boogie
point
dancing
really
around
made
Blue
them
everybody.
team countered.
just spark.
Blue team score
Spark
countered.
a fire, yeah. This is unexpected, I'll be honest. They're really bringing it back to a great
Blue
job
takes
here.
B.
Here and Royale carrying it for their team right now. Oh no, Big Boy doing a great job. Isn't Big Boy base defense for them? I think he's base defense for them. So between the three of them, they're making it really difficult for UNSC.
Taser looking to protect his base, takes down Hero. 2 riding main rail.
Red takes B. Blue takes
And
A.
honestly, as a team like UNSC, this is exactly what they wanted to avoid.
Countdown
You
for
want to get those
UNSC. Goes Royal.
Oh, last second.
What the heck is that?
Taser almost got that button press, but really didn't count.
Countered.
Hero
getting
throwing up his
frustrated.
arms because he has no idea what's going on anymore.
Yeah, a little frustration by Hero, not surprising.
Countdown for UNSC. Pushes the button on B. Takes down 2 members before he gets taken down by Style Dev. What a play.
Excellent flank by Hero. Man, he's getting a lot of highlights here.
Red takes B. Blue takes
Taser
B.
gets taken down.
Yeah, like I was
Big
saying, this is exactly what UNSC was trying to avoid with those early
Red takes B.
countdowns there. When this map gets to this point,
Blue
things start to
takes
stall.
B.
Lose their momentum, and it can be difficult trying to get things together. I wouldn't be surprised if this went one time, honestly.
Red team scores.
Countdown for FeaR, finally bringing it back.
Red countered.
Taser countering.
Red team countered.
Another countdown for FeaR.
Blue takes
Big Boy
C.
picking up shotgun, sitting in his base. Looks to protect his button. Potential pushes. Gets a few shots on him.
Red
This is
takes
actually
B.
really surprising. I know FeaR used to do this
Blue takes
a couple
B.
seasons ago as like a primary strat for them, but this is generally something we don't see in Dash. It's more
Blue
of a
team
sprinter
Big
tier,
boy.
walker tier type of meta.
Encountered.
Defending his
But-
base, counters. Takes a punt.
Honestly, I'm not too surprised because just of how much
Blue
pressure
team
probably
scores
getting
in
at range.
3, 2, 1. Countered.
A nice counter and kill by Big Boy. Pushing in, takes a few pot shots, headshots. The person riding main rail, Big Boy.
Red takes B.
Looks to protect his button. Kills you. M-Dubs trying to drop
Blue
down
takes B.
in the basement. Big Boy looking to catch somebody off guard. Trying to push their button. Takes down Oogie Boogie. Big Boy doing an amazing job protecting their button. Finally gets taken down. Countdown for
Blue
UNSC.
team score countered.
Another countdown for
Blue team
UNSC gets
countered.
countered. 3-4
Blue
counters
team
later.
countered.
UNSC Taser gets taken down by Royal. Royal looking to snipe. Takes down Oogie
Red
Boogie.
takes
Takes
B.
dashes. Looks to go push the B button. Takes down Dark Ghost.
Red takes B.
Ooh, what a great match. Prevents swimming in the water like they were practicing for. Gets taken down on basement. Style Dev looking to group in their basement.
Pushing his own button, probably a habit there.
Absolutely.
Takes B.
just making sure that button is fully pressed.
Let's see one of the bottom scoring players. Prowess. No, Prowess is up there. Let's check on a Hero.
Blue takes
Little
B.
underhanded
Blue
insult.
team scores. Encountered.
I mean,
Blue
even the
team
bottom scoring
countered.
players need a little love. Prowess picking up the buttons. Dark Ghost gets taken down. Style Dev.
Let's see there that Hero's
Red
getting a little
takes
bit
A.
frustrated, it looks like. Might be affecting
Red
his play a
team
little bit.
countered.
I don't blame him. Going from Amsterdam
Red
all
team
the way
scores. 3 countered.
no shots that aren't landing like you expect.
Red
Running
takes
to
C.
me this fully unspectated,
Blue takes C.
barely not dodging
Red
water.
takes B. Blue takes B.
Hero absolutely riding the crap out of
Oh,
the
wow.
bottom rail. Takes down somebody. UNSC Taser takes down Royal.
Takes B.
Or hero.
That was an excellent bottom of that.
Blue takes
Really been working on
lead.
his aim.
Taser looking to protect his button, grouping up at his base. Here, 3 people shooting from their base, looking to group up on B. Two control points for UNSC as they look to push up and take their button and finally close it out. Taser pushing up, kills Royal. Sees 2 more players in their base. Big boy taking down Taser. Big boy sitting in their base, taken down by I'm Dubs taking their button, punching again. Royal countering. UNSC grouping up at their point. Looks to finish it off here. Countdown for UNSC. Finally scores the point for Waterway.
It's a huge gap between the first point and the second point. It's what? 10 minutes?
Match point.
30 seconds to 10 minutes. Yeah, about.
Blue takes lead. Red takes
I'm Dubs taking bottom dashes. I'm Dubs pushing up
to
to
fire
B.
back here.
Blue
Hopefully it
team
doesn't-
countered.
Already a countdown after 15 seconds for UNSC.
Red takes
Considering
lead.
of how slow this game is going, it's not
Blue
really
takes
looking great for
lead.
FeaR currently. So they're down 2 with only 13 minutes left.
It definitely is not UNSC with a
Boogie doing a little flip looking there.
few ping issues, I believe.
More so pack and loss than thing.
Going for the shots.
Red takes C.
Hero picking up a shots. Hits himself. Hits Taser. Gets taken out by Taser.
I don't think that's gonna
Red
work
team
on
scores
San Jose.
3. Countered.
Taser countering their button. See
Yeah,
3
see-
UNSC members
Blue
into their
takes
base.
lead.
We've seen a few decent shock minutes in the past. I mean, Stone would probably be able to speed on this one, but you cannot use it at
Blue
100.
takes lead.
It's not gonna
Taser
work.
gets taken out by Hero. Pistol sniping from
It's
Fear's
maybe,
base.
I feel like it's mainly rockets that you can't really use on
Red
high ping
takes
because of
C.
the delay that comes out.
Yeah,
Blue
but
takes
you also,
blue team.
for the
Countdown for
shocks,
UNSC.
you're really relying on the time between
Guard goes taking out Hero.
Scores
Guard goes
and
and
countered.
getting the
Best in
next
row.
dash. Well,
The thing
Really
about shocks as
survive.
well is that they're server sided.
yeah.
Blue
So
takes
it's
A.
always going to be delayed no matter what, but it's just more noticeable on higher ping, and it makes it harder to hit shots with them.
Wait, isn't
Blue takes C.
rockets were server side? Shocks are.
Red
Am I-
takes
am I
lead.
wrong?
Blue takes
Gotcha,
B.
gotcha. But yeah, suffice to say, it's really hard to do at high ping. And they're
Hero picking
really,
up double
Blue
shots.
They-
takes B.
which is not a good strat for them right now. They're down. They're
Blue
down
team
3 or
scores
points right now,
countered.
and
They're really more so terminal.
Blue team
they're really trying to lay.
scores countered.
This is the meta that they've used in the past. They used that yesterday as well. I was talking to some NV players. So
Blue
they had a
countered.
lot of momentum early on.
Blue
I'm not sure
team
where that went.
scores in 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
UNSC
UNSC wins it.
2-0 sweeping FeaR, taking the 0-3 button on Waterway. After a hard,
I
long
really- yeah.
fought battle.
I really think it was because FeaR lost a little bit of that fire in kind of the second half of the Waterway.
Probably started getting frustrated
Yeah.
how the game was going. Could see a scoreboard.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Waterway's a long map. As much as physically you need to be there, you also have to be there mentally. And when you let frustration set in. I'm not sure if that's exactly what the case was, but top frag on FeaR, Royale going 40 and 37 with a nice top score of 9,765. Dark Ghost killing it, 10k, even though going negative.
Really hitting them buttons there.
Yeah. Taser, I'm pretty sure Taser was top fragging on.
And even with
across the
this, these scores, you can see that even kill death ratio may not matter in a game, but as much as you bring to the table for your team.
Yeah.
Knowing
And
that
that's
he
what
had a
I love
negative
about. That's what I love about Hyperdash. It's very objective focused. You can still bring a lot to the table if you don't have that kill power. So
Yeah.
very.
Do they play another map or did they win
Nope.
off the 2-0?
That's
Yeah,
it. UNSC take it 2-0 victory. It's gonna look great for their MMR. FeaR will recollect and try again next cycle. I think they finished both maps or both matches for them.
See if FeaR regroups next cycle, because They've lost both maps, and I want to see how they come back
Yeah.
2 weeks from now.
I mean, and honestly, they rolled a really difficult cycle, taking on both UNSC
Yes.
and Envy. I mean, but I mean, if you're gonna take on top contenders this season, it's best early on. That way, the rest of your season is somewhat easier.
Wonder if they're gonna stay in Dasher, because there's a very real possibility that they might drop down to Sprinter.
Who knows? 2-0, 2-0 losses is not good. They still, yeah. So the way that the cycles work this season is we've got 2 MMRs, one calculated specifically for where you get into playoffs, and then you've got one specifically for matchmaking, where you get into your tiers. So, yep, there's a very good chance that next cycle they'll be locked at Sprinter tier. We'll have to see how wide the stomps are for the rest of Dasher tier, but that doesn't mean they're out of playoffs though. So
You can see Big Boy here just vibing with the music, just not letting this loss get take them down. I definitely think they're gonna fight it out, put fear in different other teams, and bring the fear with them.
He needs some Rocky music in the background. Yeah.
Yep.
But it's early season. Anything can really happen with teams. A lot of stuff happens over the course of the season. Routes can change. People can quit mid-season, lose motivation, stop playing. So interesting to see how everything will turn out.
Waiting, looking to try and get an interview with either teams. See if we can get a little insight from either UNSC or FeaR.
Yeah, we do need a lot more interviews.
While we wait here, FeaR looking a little distraught from the loss here. But Big Boy definitely not letting it get him down. He's looking to bring it back and better than ever. You can see Hero already practicing for next match. He's not letting it get him down either.
Done a really nice job grouping those charge shots together.
Yeah, those could be definitely a lot fatal, or very fatal.
I don't think he's missed one shot yet. A couple of the groupings haven't been amazing, but he's landing almost every shot. Crazy.
Waiting to see if we can get a member in here. It does not look to be so.
I guess while we wait, let's look at some coming matches. We got anything left this weekend? It looks like, tonight, 7:30 EST PM, or PM EST, we've got Envy versus Phoenix. Now this is one I can't wait to watch.
That is definitely two huge teams that are very.
Both teams with big pickups. They're completely very different from they were last season. So this will be something probably highly anticipated across the league. Yeah. We played Phoenix in a scrim yesterday, and we had different lineups than we did with our match, but they had different lineups than we expected, but still, they're very objective focused. They wiped the floor with us, objectively speaking. So, I won't say the specific results, but it was not pretty. They did a good job. That being said, going against Envy, they're going to need that objective focus. Envy's got probably the most, or close to most, firing power of the entire league right now. So, for Phoenix especially, it's probably the best bet in my opinion.
So we have Style Dev from UNSC just now taking the victory, 2-0 sweep on FeaR. UNSC, Style Dev, how do you think the game went? Do you think you could have done something better or differently to more swiftly take the victory, or do you think you played it absolutely well?
I thought we did pretty dang well on Waterway, and Canyon I think was, a struggle because I think our guys aren't used to playing on Amsterdam servers, but they pulled it out. So I don't think it could have gone any better.
Absolutely, I do think the same way, because swiftly taking the victory for Canyon, even an off-server map. You guys had, 100 plus ping, still having ping and server issues. and then after finally swiftly taking the victory there on Canyon, you switch to one of your home servers and
Dallas,
just a quick point, taking a nice relaxing stroll through the water, take the victory there, and then after having that momentum, you guys fell off a little. What happened there? Do you think like you let them have a point or have a little chance?
I'm pretty sure it was 3-0, right? What do you mean it fell off?
Do you
Oh,
you
he's
started to struggle a little bit after gaining the first swift point? Do you guys let
Oh,
off a little or?
I think I think it was they were adjusting to the ping. Um, I mean, obviously we went hard out the gate, and then they had to adjust for the ping, and that first point, went pretty quickly because of that. I don't think it was any craziness, um, you know, like or pure talent. Because after that, you can see that they started putting forward a nice, good defense, countering, and everything like that.
Absolutely. I
we've
appreciate that
also
style
got
of.
we've also got Toast now, or Royal now, and for FeaR. I feel like you really could speak on kind of their pace for FeaR.
Hi
Absolutely.
Castle. Yeah, I guess we really struggled with like all the ping stuff. So like Stardev was saying, we lost a bunch of momentum at the start that we already had from the canyon because of the server switch. But then like as soon as we adjusted, we started to get back into it. Um, but there was still like hit reg frustrations, so we ended up, losing a couple points because of that. But it's fine.
Yeah,
I don't
it'd
know.
be
I don't
nice
know.
to be
Yeah,
able to face everyone on an even playing field.
yeah, sure.
I don't know when that day will ever happen, but who knows?
Maybe next season we start pairing everybody to their closest server and possibly having even matches all with 100 ping
Yeah.
That would be the dream.
instead
Or,
of all
or
the.
we just put maybe we put all the servers in on the moon so it's equal distance for everyone.
True, exactly. Everybody has 500 ping, 5,000 maybe.
Yeah, yeah, five
Southern Cross
thousand
like
ping.
Southern Cross be like, oh yeah, we already prepared for this. We're good.
Yeah.
Well, thank
um,
you. God.
question for Stalda specifically. You were primary basic defender, and this is kind of guessing from what I saw. You went up against Big Boy a lot, and I saw like halfway through. What was that? Was that kind of your approach? You have got a good mixture of aggression and distance support.
Yeah, I mean, normally I don't think I play pistol sniper, but through our practices, Taser and I turned out to be a really good waterway based defense duo, um, covering each other pretty decently. And so now, yeah, I mean, my long distance aim is not the best in the league, but I get some really good lucky shots here and there on people. But what I am really good at is watching people as they come into the base and trying to know where they're at and be able to drop down and get them.
Yeah,
But big boys definitely dash quick up into your face. But I think we had a lot of good call outs from our advanced team telling us, who's getting past them and kind of roughly where they're at. So there was no big surprises. No one came up and shot me in the back of the head, which was
yeah. Big Boy ended up switching from long range to shotguns halfway through, probably in large part to that teaser style combo you guys brought to the table, and the aggression. So
oh
it was
really?
effective.
I didn't even
Yeah, it was
recall any
effective.
shotguns.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
I
Also
had
pulling
been
out shocks too.
practicing shocks. Yeah, I think I did get hit by a shock at some point. I almost considered picking up shocks, as I've definitely been practicing that. But I think my biggest goal is to just ping, you know, probably take the pistol snipers at the other base down to about 80, 70% health. And then usually they'll try to go find health themselves, or advanced team will be able to take them much easier. So I'm not trying to necessarily take out another person across the map, really more pepper them.
Yeah, that's something a lot of people don't realize is you don't need to kill them. You just need to get them off the pistol sniping. Give your disruptors what, like 5, 6 seconds of time, and you've been successful. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, good on you for noticing that. Um, Royal, can you speak on a little bit of kind of that util chain or specialty weapon changed in the middle of the map. What was your guys' thinking? Um,
Do you mean like with Big Boy switching to the shotguns?
and actually, your team also using a lot of shocks halfway through. So
Um,
Yeah, I
so
did see that too.
we realized kind of that our strategy wasn't working when you know, like UNSC secures 2 points. It's like we got to change something up. So we're like, you know, Big Boy, go up in their face. We're going to send everyone forward. And it didn't work, but you know,
yeah,
so much we
I
can do.
mean,
I think the shocks are more of like a reputation thing, like
mm,
not like a reputation thing, but FR players, we have such a like reputation for just picking up all the weapons,
yeah.
and it's true. I don't know, it's just more enjoyable to play that way. So that's why you'll see a lot of the players on our team just using whatever they can find.
Did you find the ping a little difficult to contend
Uh,
with those changes though?
yeah, I guess because the shocks have that massive delay on them, don't they? Like on 140 ping, so it makes it pretty difficult. Otherwise, I think we would have been using them quite a lot more. But,
Yeah, I would have been interested to see what you could have done on Amsterdam. Yeah, that's all I've
yeah.
got.
All right. Thank
I
you.
think
God.
one last thing to say, it's kind of like in baseball, they'll play 3 games at the home team. It would be interesting if we had, better servers and stuff like that. We could do, double maps, one on each server, and really take the average or something. Kind of like how we have control points set up, though no one really has a battery for all that. But I
Yeah.
think it could be fun. Maybe almost even like going, like a much longer season and then having to come back around and do Amsterdam on Dallas and Waterway on Canyon on Amsterdam or Canyon on Dallas and Waterway on Amsterdam and see what that will come in down the road. It'd be fun to see if anything would change. I think the only true way to really figure out who is good on EU versus US is to get them in person and put them up head to head.
What, like a LAN event type thing?
Yeah, where you take out the network issues.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, that'd be really interesting to see how the cards fall there.
That's a great idea, actually.
Yeah.
Have like a LAN event, fly everybody out for the matches.
Yep. Yeah.
That'd be
Well,
super
maybe
cool.
one day if Hyperdash is still around in 5 years,
Mhm.
we'll see.
Oh, anything else, Stone or Castle?
I think I'm
Oh,
good.
Alrighty, thank you, Style Dev, and thank you, Royale, for coming here with those one-on-one interviews. You both did an amazing job. UNSC taking the victory though, with a 2-0 clean sweep. Um, Definitely can't wait to see your guys' games further down the road. Hope to see you guys further progress and get better coming down the lines.
Awesome. Thank you, Wick. Thank
Yeah,
you,
of course.
Castle Stone. Good playing against you, Royale.
Yeah, you too, man.
Peace.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Later.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, thank you for everybody and anybody that have stopped by in the stream, the YouTube stream. Thank you for all your support, for all your interactions and chatting. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for future games. There's definitely another game, I do believe, here in three and a half hours from now, exactly, approximately. So that is FeaR, or not FeaR. That is Envy versus Phoenix. So definitely don't want to miss that one. I'm also going to be casting that game. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next stream.
Cool.